Interesting, we already have an energy coming through. Very beautiful one. But I'm opening up the energy field. The collective is feeling festive. I'm filming this the day before Christmas, so that I guess makes sense. I'm expanding the energy field. In all directions. Very beautiful, nourishing energy coming through already. Clearing any mental noise, any peripheral energies. We're picking up a lot of these kind of scattered energies over the festive season, just because, things pick up. A lot of commotion, a lot of gatherings, family and friends. So just lessening any excess mental noise here. Bringing the mind to a still point, able to receive. There's a bit of karma being cleared now. Karma from the year that's passed. Third eye very active. Right here. Okay. Bring in a light that comes through the crown. This light clears any low vibrational energy, also lifting the energy field into a higher vibration and kind of activating it. Okay, it comes into the crown, over the third eye, through the throat, over the shoulders, down the chest, down the upper belly, down to the lower belly, to the root, through the legs, and out through the feet. Just clearing some energies that are showing themselves after that, I guess like that light body scan. Some energies in the solar plexus are coming up to clear. I can also feel an activation of a certain energy that's moving upwards through the body. This is now the second time that it has shown itself. So it's coming in through the lower centers and moving upwards. I assume this to be a type of Kundalini energy, moving upward toward the crown. You might feel it entering at the base of the feet or at the root. Okay, we already have a very palpable energy here, so I'm just going to begin with the base transmission. Okay, it's flowing to you. Wow, I feel very full. I can feel certain tension in my body relaxing. A lot of light coming in. So it always takes me a few minutes to figure out what the energy is doing or what it's here for. Right now I just feel very whole, very bright. And it's definitely easing tension in the energy body. My heart feels very full. I feel like I'm at a still point. So all the momentum has come to a pause. And I'm resting. Something interesting happening. Okay, so what I'm seeing or feeling is that it's so hard to describe. Every thought that I have, every feeling that I feel in my body feels like a whole world. It feels so beyond the label of thought or feeling. I can see it's like almost like a tree diagram. It's like normally we have the body, and it's like, okay, it gives rise to a thought, but I can feel that this, it's giving rise to a thought, and that thought's having a ripple effect on, it feels like the whole cosmos, if that makes sense. I don't know how this fits in to what this frequency is. Yeah, there's something about like the nature of creation here, or the nature of the being as a creator. I can see like the creative power in manifestation. So like the sensations of the body are more than that. They're more than just sensations of the body. They're an expression of like this divine creativity which flows outward and is interconnected. It's connected to everything. It's really like, yeah, one's like, it's so hard to describe. The thoughts that I'm having are like entire little galaxies which influence other things. But it's not just thoughts, it's everything that's in the system. So everything in the system is a creation, and it's actively creating. Yeah, that's what I'm, the phrase that I'm looking for. My body's lighting up as well, as if not a static thing, a static object, but a ever unfolding manifestation of like creation energy, changing, affecting things around it, interacting with things. A very strong element of interconnectedness also. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to call this one right now. It's so obscure, but very, very powerful. It's like we're taught that the body is nothing more than just this like flesh and bone, and that thoughts are just these like self-contained things that happen inside our head. But this frequency is like showing that our whole system is a manifestation of this like constant creation. Feels like full transparency into the nature of what the body really is, what the mental system really is. And I'm scanning my body, and there's nothing in the system that's not part of this creative process, this unfolding. But these words don't even do it justice, really. It's like cosmic. And there's also an element of there's so much more to reality than meets the eye. There's so much more to thought than the word thought. There's so much more to the body than the form. Yeah, it's like we're missing so much of the picture. We're missing like 90% of the picture or something. Very bright. The phrase is coming in, what are you? What are you really? Ah, I'm getting goosebumps. What are you actually? Is this system really as simple as a mind contained within a skull and as a body made of flesh and bone? What are you really? Are you not creation itself, manifest? Energy wants to get stronger. I said yes, so it's getting stronger now. This is normally a type of seeing that one would access once this incarnation ends, but this is an invitation to access it right now. We no longer need to wait for this incarnation to come to an end to experience these things or to see it for ourselves. That's an outdated program or outdated condition. It's completely accessible now. While we're here, we can see what we are beyond the earthly veil, what we are beyond concept, what we are beyond any idea. So this energy is an invitation to return the body and the mind to their natural state, which is this outpouring creativity, this infinite potential. Or basically what they are beyond the earthly veil. They are products of this divine will, this divine creative force which seeks to experience itself, seeks to know itself. They are active, living, breathing, outpouring manifestations of creative energy. Not at all what we've been told they are. And I'm not really talking about this creative energy in the way that like you have the power to create the world that you want. So there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not quite what I'm referring to here. I'm also referring to seeing these things for what they are, seeing the current condition as a manifestation of this just warm, divine outpouring. And from there, it's more like you don't really need to change anything. Within reason, of course. But that's why this like still point happens. Because no movement is necessary. Which is like a paradox, because it's this outpouring, active creativity, but then there's also this stillness which pervades it. Completely active and alive, yet totally still, totally silent. Oh, my arms are feeling heavy from the energy. I also feel like this is just part of this moving, like we're just moving. No big deal. Earth is moving. Earth is changing. The veil is getting thinner. And soon things like this, like these seeings, are not going to be difficult to see. And so this just really feels like a facilitation of that. I'm not bringing anything new. I'm just presenting that which is already and helping the process along. We are to realize our interconnectedness more and more. We are to realize our cosmic nature more and more. It's just what's happening. Okay, I'm sealing up the energy field. Thank you.